Hey guys, it's about 11 o'clock in the morning here in Thailand, and I know I've been saying since I got here to my family back home that I would put up a little video and show them a little bit around the village and our little house here that we built. So this is for my mom and my brother and sister-in-law and the family all back home, so they can see a little bit about where we've been staying here. So I've got my Canada shirt on because I love Canada. Let me start by saying that. Great country, but and Thailand will never be Canada. It'll never really be home, but it is a beautiful country and the people here are really nice. And I'm starting the little video here at the school. So this is the school over here. This school is home to 36 students. We're in a really small village, probably a couple of thousand people tops. And right here next to the school, you'll see, this is my mother-in-law's turkeys. These belong to our family, and they kind of share the grounds of the school here with the turkeys. Kind of roam around wherever they want. They got a little pond here that's kind of low because it's really dry right now this time of year. This is the chicken house where they keep the chickens and the turkeys when they need to lock them up. And all the chickens are out running around right now. Oh, I think they got one in the one and some babies in there. I don't know if you can see that, if the lighting's good enough or not, but there's mom. Oh, that's turkey and her babies, little baby turkeys. Got about 6 little babies in there, so keeping those safe with the cage. And then this is the road that leads down to our house. So you got the school, the chicken shed, and then way over in that direction over there is the main road. But it's really just, there's probably about 50 houses. The village leader's house is over there. He kind of keeps track of everything, keeps everybody on the up and up in the village. Anybody has a problem, they go to him, he sorts it out. And that's how they run things here. And you know, it's not without problems. You do see police around this area up here every now and again because it's remote and people use the back roads for smuggling and stuff, but it's really, really safe. You really don't have to worry about your safety at all. And this is my mother-in-law's garden. She's got some vegetables growing here. And then we'll head down the road here. She's even got a little irrigation set up here, a little pump for her veggies. It's really dry right now though. This area up here is in drought right now, and it has been for a while, so they use the water sparingly. And this would be more like a mud road if it was the rainy season. So yeah, we've got about a week left in our trip here to Thailand. This has been the longest one so far, 6 weeks, and it's been really great. It's went by really fast. I thought it would go by slow, and I brought all sorts of books to read. I managed to read like 1 book, and I was planning on going to the movies in town to kill some time. Didn't need to kill any time. Time flies by, there's always stuff to do, and you're running back and forth into town all the time. We're about probably 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes if you take your time from here into the big city. And in the big city, it's not a big city, it's probably a town of about 100,000 people or something, but they have, you know, big supermarkets and all that sort of stuff, all the comforts of home. But out here, there's not much of that stuff. This is farm country. They grow sugar cane, cassava, and rice, and even the farm implements, for the most part, are pretty basic. As you can see, that's a tractor, probably used for a plow or something like that. And then these things over here, for bamboo for the rice and stuff. And this is the schoolyard, soccer fields. Like I say, 36 students in that school. It's been threatened to close a few times, but they keep it open. They don't bus kids to other areas here. They just keep them in their own villages. I don't know if that's the best system or not, but it works. And you know, nobody wants their kid traveling a big distance. So got a little bit of cement out here. This is the road right out in front of our little house. There's a hydrometer up there. Ours is the one on the top. Just installed 2015. We haven't got a bill yet, and I was wondering why, and I found out if you're not actually using any hydro, like if you're using under 50 units a month, they don't even send you a bill. They don't even bother. There's no minimum charge. You just don't even get a bill. And that I kind of like. But we will be getting a bill this month because we've been here and we've been running the air conditioning, but that'll be pretty cheap. Maybe about 30 bucks for the time we're here. So this is our house here. And my wife's been busy in the garden. Well, this is my mother-in-law's house, not our house. But this is my mother-in-law's house here. You can see it's pretty big. It's got 2 floors, kitchen in the back, living room in the front. And this is my brother-in-law's Chevy truck, and I thank him very much for allowing me to use his truck while I'm here in Thailand. It's a little different. It's a standard. Not really used to that, but I did drive a standard a long time ago. It's a Chevy, so I'm cool with that. And it doesn't have a heater. They don't put heaters in trucks here. It's an option. So when it rains and it gets a little bit steamy and your windows fog up, you just kind of wipe them with your hands, I found out. I thought I was missing the button or something, but apparently they just don't need them, so they don't put them in. And no airbags in this truck either, that I could see anyway. So. But anyway, this is my mom's house, and what we were looking for is a way to kind of have our own little bit of space here in Thailand when we came here. So this is what we built right next to it here. This is our little house. So this part in the front was here before. It was an outdoor seating area, and then we, with the help of my family, of course we didn't do much because we weren't here, but my family helped us build this little structure here. And you can see it's got a seating area underneath, and there's Tuk doing the laundry, hanging it out to dry. Hi, honey. Say hi.
Hi. Hi, honey.
And I'll take you up. So my wife's nuts about the garden. So these are all her plants here. She's been busy every day. That's what she does. Got these little solar powered night lights. They look really nice at night. We got a little outdoor seating area down here. This is all my wife's handiwork in here. She's been busy in here doing all the plants and stuff. And over on this side too, this kind of keeps the chickens out or in, whatever you want it to do. This blue mesh here. She's been busy in here. She's got a lot of herbs and stuff growing in here. Got some coconuts on the tree right here in the yard. There's a few fruit trees in the yard, so you don't really have to buy fruit or anything. And the house isn't much, but the point of it is when we would come up here, especially in the hot season, for us it would be super hot. Like, I mean baking hot, like 40 degrees. And we would just be boiling, and they didn't have air conditioning because they don't need it. They don't feel the heat. So they would... let's see if this is going to work up here. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. So, yeah, so we would kind of suffer when we were here. And then, you know, they would have these hot spells where they would suffer too. So we decided that we would build this little house. And when we're not here, our mother, Tuk's mom, can stay in the house. She can have like a fan and stuff and be able to have somewhere comfortable to sleep and, you know, get out of the heat if she needs to. Although I don't see her using the air conditioning much. It's not really something Thai people do, but you know, there'll be a fan and whatnot. This area was always up here. This is just a seating area, and it's really nice to sit up here. I'm just watching this on my phone here, as you'll see, and got a little chair here. This is where they did the housewarming. If you see in my videos where all the monks were doing the chanting and stuff, this is where we set up all that. So we kind of look out onto the garden here, which is nice. And I'll show you that there isn't really much to see in the house itself, so I'm kind of saving that little bit for last. My wife has set up all this, another little seating area. She's just like anything that can be set up. She's got some really nice plants over here. And people don't have much up here. You'll notice the house next door there. you know, they just have enough to get by, and that's the way life is. So we bought these little lime trees when we were out one day. Ornamental lime trees, I think they are. And we bought 2 of them, and they were only like 150 baht each, so that was like $6 each. Things over here are super cheap. And we got a couple little chairs. These were $4 each, so we can sit. But then we've got this seating area here. Got a nice, made out of this solid wood, this beautiful wood, and a table here. Little place to hang our laundry, which dries almost instantly. And that's Nong Boom down there crying. There she will. Oh, what's the matter, buddy? What's the matter? Somebody's having a bad morning. Yeah, the ladies know the tricks to keeping them quiet. Anyway, this is the house. This is our little room here. And my wife's been in here when I was away, turned off all the lights. So there's not much to it. It's a 4x4 or 4 meter by 4 meter structure. And we've got a little table. We've got a little cooler that we bring in here with some ice. You pick up the ice next door at the little store. It's like 5 baht or about 20 cents for a big bag of ice that's made out of safe water to drink. And you don't drink the tap water here, so most people drink bottled water. So this is where we hang out. We bought this king size bed here, nice bed frame when we got here, and these end tables, the thing over there, and the end tables, and the mattress was a really good mattress. We bought a really good one because our mom's going to use it after we're gone. And I think the total on that, when we bought it with the bed frame, the mattress delivered, set up in the house, and everything was about 600 or 700 bucks. Pretty cheap, but good quality stuff. Not cheap stuff, but just the prices are really good. Got our little Buddha action over here, and her mom leaves these things all over the place. That's her mom's always praying for us. I was over at the temple. And then other than that, there's just this little room in here that is we put in a little closet. We picked up this little wardrobe here for about 100 bucks, or I think it might have been 200 at the most, but we picked that up, had it delivered. And here is our bathroom. And there's really not much to the bathroom because they put it all in one room over here. Well, not everybody, but when you're trying to economize, you do. So you've got a bath, a toilet, a sink, and then you basically got a hot water heater up here. And when you want to have a shower, everything gets wet. The whole room gets wet, but that's again pretty common over here. Even in my mom's house there, it's just one big wet room, so that's not a big deal. Of course, yes, there's lots of modern houses over here that have dry bathrooms and walk-in showers and stuff like that. For sure, no, it's not a, it's not the dark ages, but if you're building a place and you just want it to be built cheap, or cheaply or inexpensively, you just build a wet room like this. It's got a sliding door here, just close it over, and you just go in, have your shower, probably a couple times a day 'cause it's a little sticky, and that's it. Our little place in Thailand. So there you go. I think the total cost to build this place might have been about $10,000 or $12,000. So that was due to the help of my family, because a lot of the material was free, and certainly all the labor was free, and we helped them out, and we fixed them up after in that regard. But we love it because we've got our own little space, and we've got air conditioning, and we've got a big fan. So when you don't need air, you can use the fan, and you can open up the windows when it's cool outside. And this is our little space. So when we escape from Canadian winter, this is probably where you'll find us. In northeastern Thailand. Mukdahan is the name of the town, and it's pretty small, and it's not touristy Thailand. There's no beaches and no full moon parties, but we like it here.